We have our projects to show for it. We have our integrity to show for it. And we have our diligence to show for it. But I did feel it was very important. Executive Governor of Osun State, the only Chief Security Officer of Osun State. We're on here for one reason. It's for the Executive Governor of Osun State, the only Chief Security Officer of Osun State. One of the best, if not the best governor to ever have ruled this state. We have our projects to show for it. We have our integrity to show for it. And we have our diligence to show for it. But I did feel it was very important for, us as the youth campaign mobilization team, to assure our people, our own demographic, which is the youth, of our views on the forthcoming election. I speak to you today, not just as Davido, but as one of your own, as a voice for our people. I understand the tension and emotion surrounding this election, but I urge everyone to remain calm. Very important. We've been calm for how long? Might as well stay on this, our train. It has never affected anything. Don't forget, we've won this thing twice before. No shaking. We've won it twice before, and we're going to win it again for the third time, by the grace of God. Let us reject violence. I'll say it again. Let us reject violence, intimidation, provocation, and most importantly, destruction. To every person in Osun, come out and exercise your right to vote. Do not be afraid or intimidated. Your vote is your voice, and your choice must be respected. I'll say it again. Your choice must be respected. There's no two ways about it. Let us show the world that Osun people are not only peaceful, courageous, determined to build a better future for the state. And to our daddy from Imo State, I say this with respect, sir. I have heard rumors suggesting that there are moves to interfere in the Osun State election, or use the state as a political battleground to prove a point. I do not present these claims as facts, but I appeal to you, sir, to use your influence to promote peace and allow the people of Osun choose their candidates freely. We have mutual connections, and I have a deep connection to Imo State. My wife, Chioma, is from the state, which makes this appeal more sincere. Please, let Osun remain peaceful. We say it again, please, let Osun remain peaceful. Praise God. Hallelujah. Praise God. Amen. Praise God. Hallelujah. Praise God. Amen. Sing it, sing it. Praise God. Hallelujah. Praise God. Amen. Praise God. Hallelujah. Praise God. Amen. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Question.
First of all, I thank the God Almighty for what has happened today. It's a victory for democracy in Nigeria.
Mr. Governor, what does this victory mean for the people of Osun State?
That is what I'm saying. A victory for democracy. Victory for Osun people that stood by me and say, Imone, you have done a lot for us. Have given us the dividend of democracy in terms of infrastructure, improving our education, agriculture, and so forth. So this is the Osun people saying thank you, Mr. Governor. This is no victor, no vanquish. I want them to come over. I'm expecting Oyebanji to even, as a civilized person, to call me and congratulate me. And of course, I want to seize the opportunity to thank Mr. President. Mr. President has called me and he has congratulated me. And thank you, Mr. President, for making sure democracy lives on, because we fought for it. Mr. President.
Mr. Governor, did you ever fear? Did you ever express the fear at any time that this victory may not come naturally?
I have answered to that. I have a God who never fails. I have a God who never fails. I have a God who never fails. He's never failed. This will never fail forevermore.
At this point, I want to congratulate the governor-elect, the sitting governor of Osun State, for winning his second term as the governorship of Osun State. I want to say the reasons why this result shows he's a winner is because of a lot of things. One, prior to the election, we had some news going around that the president of Nigeria and the APC leadership planned to rig the election, allegedly. But Davido used his public figure and reached out to Donald Trump to come and intervene in the election, which was to take place in Osun State. I made a video to say that Davido was very intelligent in his approach to such allegation of intervention by the APC leadership to manipulate the election. But as the result has shown, that David Adeleke is now declared winner, is something I want to everybody to emulate or learn something from. We should all speak out in the face of danger, in the face of intimidation, in the face of irregularities. We should speak out and defend the right and defend the people, because the people are the ones who are always trampled upon by the great men in the leadership. So I want to say again, thank you for your wisdom, Davido. I know this is your uncle, but you have to do something very special come 2027, when the general elections are going to take place. Everybody has to contribute their own idea, effort, anywhere you can contribute, and make sure that the results are true and the results are what they are meant to be, that the elections are free and fair. Anybody who attempts to jeopardize the good result of the elections should be trampled upon, should be dealt with severely, if not by the security forces. We should not let bad people to prevail in the elections in Nigeria, because that will perpetuate bad people in the leadership. So we've learned a lesson from this, which had happened in Osun State, and I want to tell the governor to make sure that the goodwill of democracy is extended to the people, because now he's elected. He must make sure that the trust which the people had given to him through this election, that he reciprocates that by making sure that the people benefit from the dividend of democracy. I want to say again, thank you to Davido for your wise approach to the allegation of malpractices which the leadership of APC was suspected to had planned to. And I want to congratulate the governor again. And I want to tell the people of Nigeria to make sure that come 2027, make sure you vote the right person. Make sure you vote people of good character, people who we can trace their good record from history, and not people who can just come and lie to us without any track record of good deeds. And they'll come and deceive us with bags of rice, Maggi, and all things that can finish overnight. And they will continue to lord it over the rest of the Nigeria when they are in position. Thank you, everyone, and let's make sure that we continue to support good people in governance. Bye-bye.